Good day, and welcome to Your VIDHS, an informative podcast brought to you by the Virgin Islands Department of Human Services. I'm Ryan Nugent, and this podcast will help you navigate the 15 divisions and 84 programs of our department. Today, we're with one of our more popular divisions, the Office of Head Start. We are joined by Administrator Masikia Lewis and Assistant Administrator Michael Richards. Good morning, guys. How are you doing today?
We're doing great.
So let's get right into it. What is the Head Start program?
The Head Start program is a federally funded, free program for preschoolers from low-income families. We offer comprehensive services in education, health, nutrition, parent involvement, mental health, and disability.
And let me ask you a little bit more about the dynamic around the Virgin Islands. Is Head Start pretty popular?
Head Start is extremely popular.
Okay.
We've been around within the U.S. Virgin Islands for over 50 years, and this has been a program, most likely an exclusive program for children between the ages of 3 to 5 from low-income families.
Yeah.
So it's extremely popular within the U.S. Virgin Islands on St. Thomas, St. John, as well as St. Croix. You
know, when we talk about Head Start, a lot of parents don't know about the benefits. Can we talk about a little bit about what children and families benefit from the program?
So I would think with the Head Start program, first and foremost, it's very different and unique because they offer wraparound services, not just education services to the children, but we embrace families.
Yes.
For instance, we of course have a team of social service aides that work to help refer families to the resources within the community. We offer free mental health services, not just for children, but for families. We offer nutrition services for children, parent activities, a full gamut of parent involvement activities. So the whole idea of Head Start is not just for your children to thrive and succeed, but we also want self-sufficiency for families as well.
Yes, that's excellent. Especially in the nutrition area. What form of nutrition services do you guys offer for the kids?
Well, we offer very healthy, nutritious meals.
Right.
All our meals are USDA based, so everything is done based on USDA guidelines.
Right.
So once you come into a Head Start classroom, you have breakfast, lunch,
yes,
and snack, and those are all free.
Sign me up.
Those are all free meals to our kids within the classroom, and then we're now in a process where we're going to be involving our families as well. We're going to be having some nutritious. We're going to be partnering with UVI and going to be really offering more extensive learning activities for nutrition services in our classrooms as well.
You couldn't believe that helps parents so much, especially struggling families, to be able to have that type of service provided. Is Head Start strictly for low-income families?
No. No.
Oh, see, that's a misnomer a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah, the interesting thing and the beautiful thing about Head Start is that we also offer categorically eligible opportunities. So for instance, if you're in foster care, if you are having, if a family or a child is having bouts of homelessness,
right,
if a child or family is on TANF, if you are a SNAP recipient,
yes,
those families are categorically eligible for Head Start, which means we don't look at the income. You are automatically eligible for the Head Start program. And then we also offer opportunities for children with special needs as well.
Right.
And we do have a quarter where we can allow up to 10% of persons, 10% of families that are over the federal poverty guidelines into our sites as well.
That's
so
excellent.
We look at our families, we get enough information, and of course we use our priority points, but we offer families an opportunity to register, and based on their registration and the information they provide, then we determine eligibility.
Excellent. That is wonderful. One more question on the wraparound services. Is dental involved at all? Talk to me, Michael.
Yes, definitely. Dental is involved. So the Head Start program offers a comprehensive health package.
Yes.
That all children have to participate in. You have to make sure you do your testing for blood, urine. You do dental, and we also do lead testing as well.
Excellent. Wow.
Yeah,
and you know, we have
this
this situation where we have certain areas that have lead in their water that WAPA has indicated, and we're working hard as a government to unify it. So that's good to know that lead testing
Yes.
is also involved.
It's mandated.
Head Start at the forefront of the issues today.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's talk about enrollment
Okay.
and how families can enroll their child.
Sure.
Start me from the basic steps.
Basic steps, of course, is once you come into the Head Start program, we look at the basic things, which is age and income for eligibility. Your child have to be making 3 before December 31st and up to 5 years old.
Okay.
So once you that puts a check mark, my child met the age requirement. Then of course we have the income requirement, and that's based on the federal poverty guidelines as well. But
Yeah.
I encourage families, even though you may be over the federal income poverty guidelines, still come in and register, because you may have other things that may be of priority to Head Start that will allow you to meet certain requirements as well.
Yes.
And then from there, of course, you have to bring in proof of these different age and income requirements, check stub, birth certificate, those different things, which is proof of evidence that your child meets the age, meets the income requirements, and then we go from there. And one thing Michael didn't mention as it relates to medical and dental is that every family that comes into a Head Start program is linked to a medical home.
Right.
It's something that as long as you registered and you're enrolled, we completely link you to a medical home, so your child does not leave out a Head Start without knowing that they have a medical home. So it goes from within Head Start and they transition into, of course, any education system that you have.
That's amazing. That's truly amazing. Between the two of you guys, let's go down to locations in the territory of Head Start. Can we do that?
Sure.
Let's start with St. Croix. What we got?
We have the Frederickstead Head Start. We have Kings Hill.
Yes.
We have Christiansted Head Start, which is located at Herbert Gregg. We have Anna's Hope Head Start, and we also have the Richmond Head Start.
And St. Thomas now.
So in St. Thomas, we also have 5 facilities. We have the Savon Head Start. We have the Bergs Home Head Start, which is in the community center. We also have the Sugar Estate Head Start. That's a multi-purpose facility. And then we have Wilhelm George Head Start, and then we have the Bovoni Head Start as well.
That is amazing. And on St. John, what we got going on over there?
So on St. John, for right now, we are building
That's right.
our new Head Start.
Oh.
That's there.
That's right. You know what? I'm going to get into that shortly. But before I do, let's talk about, real quick, the recruitment opportunities out there for staff and kids.
Yeah.
So how are we doing with the efforts to...
So we really want to push the concept of recruitment for our children between 3 to 5. I know there's a lot of families that may have children at home, and we really want them to have the Head Start experience, not just for the children, but for the families as well.
Yeah.
So within our program, we do have enrollment opportunities on St. Croix,
Right.
and we also have a few enrollment opportunities on St. Thomas as well. So we want to encourage families to come to any of our main offices, which is in no longer Anna's Hope, I just remembered.
No.
Our Caribbean location.
That's right.
Yeah,
So the Anna's Hope is
yes,
currently...
yes.
No, that's information that the people should know
Absolutely.
right now. That our Anna's Hope location has moved.
Yes, it has moved to Caribe 2nd floor.
That's across from Sunny Isle.
That's across from Sunny.
Okay, so that big, beautiful building,
Yes.
kids can go in the back there if they're registered at Anna's Hope. That's good. And let's get into our own locations, because I know we have some major
Right.
construction projects in the works, don't we?
Yes, we
So
do.
let's go back again, because you saw how we did island to island. Let's talk about first St. Thomas. What we got going on there?
All right, so let's talk about the future of Head Start.
Yes, the future of Head Start.
The future of Head Start. The Head Start program has really moved forward with an ambitious goal, where we're really trying to, not really trying, but we're going to really give back into our community. And I always had the thought process from a young child about the fact that just because you're from a low-income family doesn't mean that you have to be educated in spaces that breeds low income as well.
That's so true.
The role of Head Start at this point is to actually have families that are maybe in the low income bracket, but bring facilities that are state of the art. So within the St. Thomas district, we are building the Lindbergh-based site, which is a 1 classroom location down in the western side of the island. We are also building our Minetta Mitchell site, which is a nutrition storeroom, as well as a space that we're going to be hosting our staff.
Okay.
Then we're going to be moving on the eastern side, where we're building the Bolongo facility, which will be 4 classrooms in that site, as well as offices. And then on St. John, we're building, of course, another state-of-the-art classroom set in there. That's going to be a 1 classroom site, and most of these buildings, they're going to be able to work as shelters as well. So we're really looking at our buildings as being something multi-purpose, giving back to the community.
Absolutely.
And still being in a space where we're able to give comprehensive services to children and families. And then on St. Croix.
On St. Croix, we are constructing a new building in the Concordia area in Frederickston.
Oh, Concordia, that area is a perfect area. That community needs something like this.
And also we are demolishing our Anna's Hope location, our main office, and we're reconstructing it to a state-of-the-art office.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of projects underway and in the works right now.
They're all underway.
And we could talk shop here. This is our federal grant monies.
Yes.
Okay, good. So that means y'all did the hard work to get these grant monies in the first place.
Absolutely.
To put it on the ground.
Yeah.
We secured $42 million.
Take your bow right now. I'm giving it to you. This is how the money comes. It's not no pie in the sky, no pipeline. It's people putting the pen to work.
Yeah.
We have to throw that out there.
Yeah, we secured $42 million in federal funding with no local match, so the local government does not have to match anything.
Come on.
Yeah.
Give them a round of applause on that. I love to hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not what I love about when I pass the Head Starts is when I see the infrastructure behind it and the amazing playgrounds. What did you guys do to do that? Let's talk about the playgrounds.
Sure. Yes, that was also another initiative that we did as well. As a former alumni of Head Start.
Oh, you went to Head Start?
And same thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a lot of with Head Start is a lot of passion.
Yes.
You know, it's really a lot of passion, and knowing that with our space when we were there, it was more grassroots. It has evolved a lot from there. So the playgrounds was a huge initiative for us. We wrote an application and we were able to secure $3.5 million and really put state-of-the-art playgrounds in most of our locations actually. And we are now in a process where we will be writing an additional funding to add more things to those playgrounds.
Right.
Yes. So at most of our facilities, you will see state-of-the-art playground equipment, surfacing, just a really safe space for children to have fun.
It did. Listen, I went to one over by Marcella, and I was having fun. It was, and it looked so modern compared to other playgrounds, and there was a lot of space. I love that. The kids were able to run around and do so many things and play with all the different toys that were, the swing sets and things that were there. So guys, let's wrap it up for them a little bit and tell them why you should enroll your child in Head Start today. Who wants to take that one?
I guess we both can take it.
All right. Let's give them. Let's give them the
so
art.
I always go back to the fact that, like I said, what my experience was at Head Start, and when I was there, it was a safe place and it was a space that was full of love.
Yes.
So within the Head Start program, you're going to get a safe space for your children, a safe space for families. And the whole idea of Head Start is that you don't walk out the same way you came in. So it's a lot of self-sufficiency. We are able to link families to, if you need services, insurance services, health services, GED services, and help parents to become an advocate for their children. So when you look at the wraparound services of Head Start, it is a safe space for not just for children, but for families as well. And then your children, actually, I mean, if we are able to really capture the amount of persons within our community that started with the Head Start background and look at them now.
Yes, very successful, lots of them.
Lots of them.
Yes.
So, you know, within Head Start, it's something that you can see, you can feel, and then you can go in and you can actually be a part. It's tangible as well. So the Head Start experience is a progress, it's a progressive experience, and it's an experience that will really breed self-sufficiency.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, guys, and as we close out, let's give the audience some numbers that we can to contact the Office of Head Start.
Sure. On the St. Thomas St. John District, you can contact Head Start through 340-774-0930, extension 4200, or you can make contact at 774-2446.
From St. Croix, you can call 340-642-6282. That's the Caribbean main office, or you can call Frederiksted 340-772-1981.
Thank you all so much, and thank you. We are here closing out now with Administrator Masikia Lewis and Assistant Administrator Michael Richards. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
Appreciate
We
you.
really had a good time. It was very informative. For more information like this, make sure you guys check out our YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Plus to catch this podcast. My name is Ryan Nugent. Thank you for once again tuning in to Your VIDHS.